Consumers no longer want the polished, perfect influencer type to tell them what they should want or what they should buy. Yes, influencer marketing is still a crazy thing that a lot of companies spend a lot of money on. However, if you've not seen the graph, influencer marketing was like this and now it's going down like this. But you know what is gone on a steady incline is UGC. If you've never heard of UGC before, it stands for user generated content. Basically, in a nutshell, okay, I've been doing UGC for almost 3 years. By the way, I'm not just like talking about something super random. It replaced my 6-figure job in 2023. I do it full time. I've also taught like over 9,000 people how to do this. So anyways, UGC is user generated content. As a UGC creator, you are getting paid to create content, much like an influencer would. However, the difference is influencers rely on their follower count. So like tens of thousands, sometimes millions of followers in order to get brand deals. And make good money with it. With UGC, you are simply hired by these companies. A lot of the same companies that hire UGC, or that hire influencers, they will hire you to create the content. However, you don't have to typically post the content you create for these companies on your own social media account, meaning your follower count does not matter and it will not determine the success of your UGC business. So basically, all these companies, all the companies I mean, there's so many companies, right? And e-commerce, apps, software, like all these companies that are trying to stay relevant on social media need an alarming amount of content to post on the brand social media accounts, or to run as social media ads, or to use for their website, or even their email newsletters. How in the world are they keeping up with so much content? It is by hiring UGC creators a lot of the time. So that is something to know. But also, like, the great thing about UGC is that it's working so well right now, and that's why that's just literally scaled, and more brands are allocating a massive chunk of their marketing budget to hiring UGC creators. So why is this important? It's important because it opens up the doors for everyday average people that are not models, that are not influencers, that don't know how to build a crazy following on their about them personally. You do not have to do that. Like, in order to be a successful content creator, in order to get PR, to get paid brand deals, you just don't. It's 2025. Most brands are hiring UGC creators to some capacity, or doing UGC in their marketing efforts to some capacity. So take this as your sign to not be so like, oh my gosh, I can't do it because I don't have X number of followers. I'm not the perfect looking person. They only want models and like 20-something-year-olds. If you've never seen my face before, then you probably don't know that I actually like specialize in teaching Gen Xers and baby boomers how to get paid UGC deals. And my students are blowing it up. They're crushing it. One of my students, Cheryl, she is 61 years old. She makes consistently $5,000 every single month with UGC. And like, she didn't even know what UGC was last year. Like, she's just like a normal person, and she was just willing to learn. My other student, Jolene, who I interviewed a few months ago, she made over $15,000 in the month of April as a Gen X content creator. Like you don't have to be this crazy big influencer. You don't have to be a model. You don't have to be these polished people that you see still, or that you think brands only pay attention to them. You just don't. Just seriously, you really truly don't. So anyways, yeah, if you want to get started with UGC, feel free to follow me. I post about UGC all the time. I'm obsessed with UGC. It did a 180 on my life. Literally changed my life. I learned about it in 2022 while scrolling mindlessly on TikTok. Took it seriously for 14 months, and that's how I was able to replace my job. I replaced my job only with UGC deals, and now, since October 31st of 2023, since I quit, I've had more time to focus on educating people. And I even taught my mom inside my Ultimate UGC course, and now she's doing UGC at 64 years old. So anyone can do this, as long as you're willing to learn and also have fun with it. And like treat who you are as a human, whatever makes you you, treat that as a superpower. And just get started. Like, don't get so hung up on the details. Just get started. If it's pulling at you, it's not right for everybody, but if it's pulling at you, get started. If you want my help getting started, I have a free resource. It's a free checklist that'll go through the steps on how to get started. It would be super helpful. Plus a video lesson in there about how to pitch these companies, how to email companies. Yeah, it'll help a lot. But get started. Best of luck. Keep me updated.